Citizens, as we speak, our humble outpost has 8 cadets on the search for knowledge in deep space. We will be observing from the safety of our residences and mission control as they search for answers on their journey back to us. Cadets, in space, you may not find all the answers, but you must answer to yourself. Answer to Yourself is a competition with 8 cadets searching for knowledge. After each leg of the mission, the 2 ships with the lowest Don't know what happened there. Let's go ahead and meet our cadets. Across the top, we have Cadet Lady, Cadet Witry, Cadet Johnson, Cadet Winkler, Cadet Air, Cadet Jewel, Cadet Lair, and rounding out the bottom right there, Cadet OC. Cadets, let's discuss the theme for tonight. Last week, our base surpassed a major milestone. Answer to Yourself has aired more episodes than the Dana Carvey Show. To celebrate, we're going to take a look back at our illustrious past and do a clip show of sorts. We will be reliving the good times, but mostly the bad, through a mission codenamed Wrong Answers Only. Every piece of recon gathered during this mission will be a wrong answer collected at some point during our last 8 missions. In total, cadets have sought over 3,500 items for recon while returning with over 2,000 wrong answers. I filtered those down to 623, and then filtered again to 56 wrong answers that have a chance at finally being right. Let's get started.
Awesome.
Good reaction faces for the last 10 seconds.
This is my time to shine.
The standings just got turned upside down.
Who made his first appearance as the main antagonist in the Super Mario Land 2 for the Game Boy in 1992? For answer from OC. Nothing? All right. I see it's in now. The correct answer is Wario.
Wario.
It's a Wii. Wario.
Nobody needs to hear my impression.
Oh.
You're doing good, Yoshi, though.
All right. Let's go to question number 2. What auto subsidiary may return with an electric vehicle next year after blowing it on the H1, H2, and H3 and shutting down in 2010?
I really like to hear how these answers were wrong answers as well.
I do have some of those pulled up here. I can let you know.
The ones that are the funniest.
This one, the correct answer on this one.
Very much agree.
Correct answer on this one was Mary Kay, and the correct answer here is Hummer.
Mary Kay, that's great. I got that one wrong.
Did anybody see what I did there?
Blow it. Yeah.
Thanks.
Nice, Ron.
Question 3. Let's get to that. What FBI target got his alias because he terrorized colleges and domestic travel? For OC. The correct answer is the Unabomber, the University and Airline Bomber.
You can't defer to somebody who's not here.
I don't think he's deferring. I think that's his answer.
I don't know how that one terrorized where that name comes from.
He did terrorize colleges for a while.
That's fair.
He's not here to defend himself, I should.
He's currently terrorizing domestic travel in South
Yeah,
Dakota.
he is.
There you go.
Correct answer was Unabomber or Ted Kaczynski. Question 4. Who served as Captain Hook's boatswain? Boatswain? Boatswain?
Bosun.
Bosun?
Bosun.
Bosun makes sense. Like Coxton. Yeah.
Neither of those make sense.
All right. A few more answers here from Winkler and Air. The correct answer is Smee.
Oh, good. I was worried he was like first.
What was that a wrong answer to? We can get into it later.
It was a swashbuckler. The answer was Zorro, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
I want to know all of the background on all of these questions.
All of this. Yeah, I need
There's a lot of they all need their backstory.
Yeah. Be here all night.
Richard Phillips was captaining a ship owned by what international shipping line when it was hijacked by Somali pirates?
Okay, I think I remember the correct answer for this one.
I feel like I gave the wrong answer for this one. That is the right answer this time, maybe.
I won't say yet, but
Okay.
No, of course not. That's fine. I'm just telling you where I'm coming from.
Man, it's not coming easy.
let's see. I need answers from. Looks like everybody. I need an answer from Air.
Go for it.
The correct answer is Maersk.
Yes!
Damn.
And
It's the only shipping line I can name, so...
the question was about the Titanic, and
Yeah,
the answer
White
was
Star.
White Star.
Oh, okay, so that was not one that I got wrong.
Name the song and artist. This is question 6. Sorry, just name the artist on this. Just the artist.
You say you wake up crying, yes, and you don't know why. You get up and you go lay down inside my baby's room.
I don't know if you heard me over the music, but I just need the artist. Because the artist was the only wrong part of the answer. Let's see. I think everybody is in. Cadet Lair looking for extra credit, but he was correct on both. And so same with Johnson. It was
It
Everclear.
took me longer. I accidentally thought it was Father of Mine first.
I saw that.
Wait. Witchery.
I only know one Everclear song. I don't know it well enough to recognize the guy's voice. That ain't it.
Art Alexakis is rolling in his non-grave because he's not dead.
He's just rolling around.
He's just rolling around.
Question 7. Molly, ecstasy, or E are other names for a 31-letter drug abbreviated with what 4 letters?
So, all 31 letters are required. Got it.
Yes. I don't even have those up if you were trying to be pedantic on this one.
I have no idea. Reading is fundamental.
Don't challenge Eric that way.
I know.
No, I
He
really
will
don't.
rise
I
to that
wouldn't know
challenge
it.
every
I
time.
would not pull it off, I promise. I actually would believe Andrew would get it before me.
All right. Need an answer from Winkler and Lair. I guess in a way, Everclear was a sort of drug too, but. All right. Correct answer was MDMA. And I was actually looking that one up because I'm not sure what the wrong answer was on that one.
Was MDMA that awful credit company that would give college students credit cards?
I remember them. I don't remember the letter, though.
Oh, I can't remember now.
Question the last in round 1. What Olympic sport used electronic scoring all the way back in 1936 by physically tethering the athlete to the piste? I meant to look up how to say that, and I
Just went for it.
went
instead.
for it. MDMA was the incorrect answer for Higgs boson.
It is psychedelic and out of this world.
The goddamned particle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Looking for an answer from Cadet Winkler. And I think that's it. Everybody else is in. All right. The correct answer is fencing. All the way, they apparently tried to do this in the 1800s. It's literally conductive smack a metal thing. And they have metal tips. You can't hit the edges. It's quite elaborate for a sport, I think. But, and there's some, of course, people who really believe that that's the incorrect way to do it. But some traditionalists. Let's see.
Electronic suits work really well until you have to take a shower afterwards.
Let's go to a score check. That's the end of the leg. Looks like we have the yellow ship joining the white ship.
All right.
So.
Making a less yellow ship.
I know. All the wrong answers right.
You're both just too oriented towards correct answers. You couldn't get into the incorrect mindset.
I'm just drilled in on accuracy.
Right.
That's the end of leg 1. Let's go to leg 2. Leg 2, question 1. Currently, it has no NBA shoe game, but what brand of shoe was Wilt Chamberlain wearing when he scored 100 points in a game? Looking for answer from Jewel. Okay, the correct answer is Converse. Or I'm taking Chuck Taylor. Well, never mind. Someone got Converse in there. I saw Chuck Taylor.
I changed it from Chuck Taylor to Reebok because I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, basically
Chuck Taylors are Reeboks.
Almost all basketball players were wearing Converse. I mean, Adidas as well, but
did they used to have ankle support?
No, they were wearing like low tops and shit.
Wow,
it's crazy. All right, question number 2.
What ankles went to die?
What is the common name of this weapon, named after the designer who filed this patent image of the 9mm version in 1908?
The answer is not gun, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct. That's true. A common specific name.
Named after Johnny Gunn.
And his brother Tommy.
Cousin Peter.
Perfect.
I will say it was hard for me to determine difficulty levels with wrong answers.
Would this thing work?
Yeah, it's German engineering because it's a Luger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. So close, OC.
All right. Like a giving tree for the industrial era, what children's book ends with the title character and his mechanical friend Mary Ann stuck in the hole they dug while everyone cheered? This is question 3.
I've read this. Oh.
Pretty sure I'm the one who gave this as a wrong answer.
I'm giving another wrong answer.
Yeah.
Yes.
For
You're really well supplied for that.
All right, I think all of them are in. Everybody's in?
No, I'm so wrong.
It is Mike Mulligan and his steam shovel. And yes, Witchy did give the incorrect
nice.
answer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh,
Like
are
I
you
said,
gonna
it's-
take OCs?
Yeah, I am. Ah, shit.
All right. Appreciate that one.
His friends call him Mike.
Yeah.
Well, I think I was very close, and also my teammate just had an awesome answer, so that gets us to 100.
I was trying to remember it. But
That is a good.
It's like got all the right parts.
It's called the Goodnight Truck because he fell asleep driving it, and that's how he got in the hole.
there's a children's book where it's like Good Night Truck, where the main character says goodnight to all the construction equipment. But that's not its title either.
Question 4. What 3 words is this old crook carving into the plaster?
Maybe I should get me a gun and rob the foodway so they'd send me home. I could shoot the manager while I was at it, sort of like a bonus. I guess I'm too old for that sort of nonsense anymore. I don't like it here. I'm tired of being afraid all the time. I've decided not to stay. I doubt they'll kick up any fuss. Not for an old crook like me.
All right. Need an answer from Winkler, Air, and Lair.
And this was an incorrect answer.
This was an incorrect answer.
From who?
Why?
I don't know. you can ask them in a few minutes. Okay, everybody's in. Cadet Johnson, why did you say Brooks was here for Terry Nichols?
What's that? Oh, why did I say Brooks was here for Terry Nichols? Oh, wow. I don't remember. But clearly I didn't say it now, so that's... I love it. I was not sure if it was Brooks or Boggs. I clearly got hung up on the Red Sox with that one.
Correct answer is Brooks was here.
Boggs was the rapist, I believe. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of the sisters or whatever.
Yeah.
Fine. It's been a while.
You haven't been watching TNN lately?
TNN does not exist, Jane.
Okay. You know I can't.
She never gonna remember. TNN does not exist anymore. All right.
Like I'm one to talk. I mix up Boggs. It's great. So.
Who was deservedly the runner-up on the first season of American Idol? That's the opinion of the Michigan troll who paid attention for one episode.
Do we need?
You believe this person was truly the second best of all the ones
Yes.
competing.
Between the two that I saw. Let's see. What was the question from you, Cadet Lair?
I was saying, do we need the first and last name?
Ooh, that's a good question.
not just the
Yes. Yes, full name.
I tell you, I must have written... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Ah, man. I didn't think of
Full
it for
name.
that.
Full name.
I think I need full name from this one, yeah.
Yes.
I must have just written that in there because nothing about the Terry Nichols question had clicked in my head, even though I remember who Terry Nichols is. So.
Cadet Lair,
I can't remember. So.
Lair, do you want to try at a full name?
It's something like that, but pretty sure it's not right.
It is Justin Guarini. It was something like that.
Sabatini?
There's a movie called Kelly
From
and
Justin to Kelly.
Yeah.
It's
Known
called
by
From Justin to
Justin.
Kelly.
Whatever.
I get the. I definitely would say with a person I would want the last name, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, no.
He's not
I
Madonna.
like the,
He certainly didn't reach
He's
Madonna
not
status.
Pele.
I do love the Rory Sabatini ref. That's great.
Bakken, Eagleford, and Pierre are names for what types of formations rich with tight oil?
What are you saying? Rich with tight oil? I don't understand those words together.
It may be pronounced pier. I'm not sure. Looking for a good slew here. Winkler, error.
Winker?
Winker and error.
Winker and Ayler?
All right, I think everybody's in now. It just took me giving them wrong names. It is shale.
Because I answered that for Flint.
The answer was quartz previously.
Oh, quartz. That's right.
Yes.
The quartz one. Yeah.
You still can't get it.
Question. Yeah. It was the quartz question. Yeah.
All right. Question 7. The Dallas Mavericks drafted 2 Germans in the first round in 1985. Uwe Blab, and which player who made his name mostly with 2 other teams?
Uwe Blab.
That's very German, yes.
I would love to see how Dallas Mavericks fans pronounced Uwe Blab's name.
German.
Ooey.
Or his friends just call him the B-Man.
I want a point for my answer.
I don't know, man.
Oh!
All right, I need an answer from Air. All right, Air. The correct answer is Detlef Schrempf.
Detlef Schrempf.
The second best German player.
Yeah,
to
I'm
play
right
in
there
NBA.
with you, Brendan. I knew it wasn't right, but that's all I could think of.
Yeah.
Is Rick Smits a real guy?
Detlef Schrempf.
Rick Smits is real.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Rick Smits is.
He's
and-
the Dutchman.
Oh, I think Andrew should get a point.
I got a point.
Wait, you were saying OC got this wrong previously, or OC got this wrong on this question?
But, I mean, this question right now. I get a
Is
point.
Andrew shorting now?
You
Is
knew he had
shorting,
Detlef
short
Schrempf
betting?
blindness, or what?
I am shorting.
All right, question final of
my God.
leg 2. What collective name are Robert Diggs, Gary Grice, Jason Hunter, Lamont Hawkins, Dennis Coles, Clifford Smith Jr., Corey Woods, Jamel Arif, Darryl Hill, and Russell Jones better known by? I should point out they themselves individually are better known by names other than that too.
Ooh, okay.
Don't give those hints. Oh wait, you can give those hints.
Yeah. It was a predetermined hint. Cadet Lair, I assume you were quoting the Parks and Rec on the previous question.
I was. Yes.
Detlef Schrempf was also a character on Parks and Rec. All right.
He was an alternate for the Pacers in NBA Jam, and I can't believe I didn't remember that.
That's how I remembered him as was.
Detlef was a great player.
Yeah.
He won 6th Man of the Year like a dozen times. Which is why I answered him.
Why I
for
answered
this
it for
that
yes.
question.
All right, everybody's in. The correct answer is the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, the Wu-Tang Clan.
All right. All correct answers there marked, and we will do a score check. For leg 2, looks like the orange ship will be joining the blue ship.
Okay.
Orange.
Making brown.
And let's go ahead and join those real quick, and then we will do a quick. Oops. Goes to 1.
We should make up new colors when they join together.
I'm not messing with the colors any more than I already have. It's plenty for me.
Boring.
So we got
It's
all of our teams there matched up good. All right, and then that's our current standings.
Okay.
All right. We will move on to leg 3. Grave, largo, and lento are a selection of what type of markings in music? Need an answer from... All right. Everybody's in. Correct answer is tempo, which are also speeds.
Ooh, okay. That's everybody?
That's everybody.
Yeah.
Social.
Good thing this handed a try.
Yay.
I'm drunk. I'll have to leave the ship to get some more.
Question 2. What controversial broadcast group has mandated its stations run editorial segments like Bottom Line with Boris? For Winkler and Lair. Anything from Winkler?
Yeah, I put something in there, but it's wrong.
Okay. It hasn't come across yet. Might have to have you shout it out here when I transition. Oh, there it is. All right. So the correct answer was Sinclair.
Sinclair.
I guess some of you did name controversial broadcast groups.
Gannett owns the newspapers, I think.
Yeah. All right.
I vaguely remember that was my wrong answer.
That was your wrong answer. Yep.
Yeah.
The next question is, though not as on the nose as her middle name, which is Lightning, this week Usain Bolt introduced his new daughter with what apropos first name to the world?
Good thing he picked this name, otherwise you would not have been able to come up with a question for this.
Looking for answers from Air, and that's it. Correct answer is Olympia.
Olympia.
Nice.
What was that an incorrect answer for?
Tri-Cities.
Tri-Cities, yep.
Oh.
In Washington.
There were a lot of incorrect answers that were name this state, and so obviously people named correct states and cities. They just weren't, or they named states and cities, but not correct ones. Who was Jacob's favorite wife? Jacob from the Bible, that is.
Okay.
All right, looks like need Lair.
Fine.
Correct answer is Rachel.
What?
I was flipping a coin.
I was flipping between that and Leah. Is Sarah Abraham's wife?
Yes.
What does Air have there? Cliff wife?
Cliff wife.
Oh, I'm too online. Sorry.
That's why you were grinning. Grinning like a little scamp.
Worth watching. Cliff wife.
Which one's Cliff wife?
She
The one who
falls off a little
like
hillside.
A small escarpment, and then they made a dramatic video about it.
Put escarpment in the next quiz.
It needs to make an appearance now, I think.
Yeah. Leave it to the landscape guide. Question 5. Who set out to save Estella from suffering her same fate, but eventually, as Estella got prettier, stole her heart away and put ice in its place, all while wearing her wedding dress? The last question with Rachel, the correct answer was about the some musical that has 6 people in it. And so everybody was naming various people that were in groups of 6. So I assume it was Rachel from Friends. I appreciated the answer. That wrong answer was given by Cadet Johnson.
What's that? Oh.
On the Rachel.
Gotcha.
From the musical. All right. I need an answer from Winkler, Air, Jewel. I think that's everybody now. The correct answer is Miss Havisham.
Oh, nice.
From Great Expectations.
Oh, the chat's not gonna throw on that one.
What's going on in the Twitch chat?
We've got Cadet Air's co-pilot chiming in.
Addie knows how to use a computer?
We also have Cadet Larson has just checked in the chat.
Oh, nice.
He wanted to know Jacob who. I'm guessing he just came in because I did clarify Jacob from the Bible.
Yeah.
And also he wants to know the theme, and the theme is wrong answers only. Every answer that has been given is a wrong answer that was given in a previous round.
You must wrong answer to yourself.
Yes, wrong answer to yourself. All right, let's go to question 6. Let's get that all right. Where can you find pleasure, search the world for treasure, learn science technology? Where can you begin to make your dreams all come true on the land or on the sea? Where can you learn to fly, play in sports, and skin dive, study oceanography? Points to the Cadet Shell for being awake.
What? Find pleasure.
Looking for some answers. I'm assuming you can all see the quotes.
Yes.
Yep.
I heard them in your rendition as well.
I think we're all in, correct? No, yep, all right. Correct answer is in the Navy.
They started with find pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How in the world?
Action item number 1 for the Navy. Find pleasure.
This was a incorrect answer to Rule Britannia, provided to us by Cadet Brennick, who is not with us tonight.
He's still alive, though.
He's still alive. Yes.
He's on another mission.
We've got a...
How in the world?
Oh, yes, we do. Yeah, of course, yeah. Cadet, sorry, this is the first. Cadet Witchery, how in the universe did you know that?
I kind of recognize the rhythm of the song in your dramatic recitation of the lyrics.
I was trying not to do it too
Oh,
over the
this
top.
is the Village People song. I thought this was the official theme of the Navy. I was like, this is troubling. This is a
Isn't the
troubling.
official song Anchors Away?
Oh my god.
The official song is Anchors Away, right?
Okay, that makes a lot more
Pretty good.
sense now.
That's the best thing.
I love
need a
the.
new teammate.
I wish I had a timer on that realization there.
It took me a minute. I'm sorry, guys.
All right. Question 7.
Spectacular.
What general term refers to rare or impossible materials and also is a name for major plot devices in the core and Avatar?
Watching the core is an experience.
All right, looking for... I think everybody's in. Everybody's in, right? Correct answer is unobtainium. I thought it was strictly a Avatar thing, but apparently it's used all the time.
Yeah.
Is it TV tropes?
Yes,
thing?
yeah. This is the final question, question 8 of this leg. Who replaced Jedediah Bila on The View in 2017? Specifically replacing a conservative voice.
Yeah, I love The View.
Looking for an answer from Jewel. All right, I got it. Correct answer is Megan McCain. Do you remember giving this incorrect answer, Cadet Air?
Yeah, I was definitely dunking on her somehow. I forget how.
It was for Madam Mim. I wish I had a visual up for this.
Oh, Irish.
Yeah, it was.
Hurtful.
Oh, sorry, everybody.
All right, this is the end of this round. We will do a score check. We have Cadet Air joining the white ship.
I really thought McCain had been on the show longer than 3 years.
Yeah, I was surprised myself. She had done some guest in like 2008, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, change 5s to 8s. Let's get these folks joined in. All right.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Don't
There
call
you
it coming
go.
back.
Make sure our colors are correct there. Teams joined. Let's do a quick standings check. Here we go. And then let's go on to leg 4. This is The Sun by what surrealist painter?
Uh-oh.
Susan's coming for us all.
I really feel like this question's my fault.
Mine's actually just a guess this time.
What did you say, Winkler?
That mine's actually a guess this time.
Okay. Not in your wheelhouse?
The style is, but I haven't seen this particular painting before, so.
I changed my answer twice.
I think we have answers in, Ray. The correct answer is Juan Moreau, and that was Cadet Brennick's fault, not Cadet Johnson's fault, Louis.
Okay.
Oh, really? I thought I put that in for a Kandinsky question. All right. never mind.
There was not a Kandinsky question, but
Oh, wow. Okay. Mandela effect.
you're quizzing too many places.
Quizzes in different area codes.
Question 2. Who founded the League of Women Voters in 1920? The chat is allowed to answer because our cadets are not seeing the chat.
That's what you think. No,
If they want to dunk. All right. I think everybody in? Yeah, everybody's in. The correct answer is Carrie Chapman Cat.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is question 3. Which of the depressing films starring an Affleck set in Massachusetts focuses on a janitor who has to raise his teenage nephew after his brother dies?
What is the name of it?
Oh, I thought it was starring a set of Afflecks.
Ah.
That's not the way it should be read. Got it now.
I think the chat is trolling me with answers.
Well, that's the only good chat.
That is the right chat, yes. All right. I've got answers in from everybody. I see some depressing Massachusetts ones. The depressing one I'm referring to is Manchester by the Sea. I do enjoy Make Me a Dirt Mattress, though. Or Build Me a Dirt Mattress. What is that film?
Is it called like Gary or something?
Yeah. Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck is in Voyage of the Mimi.
Yep.
That was a Cadet Lair, I believe you gave that one for a other depressing movie.
Gone Girl?
Question 4. Name the artist.
Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get?
Another day older and...
Times New Roman, you know the type.
I need answers from Winkler and Air and Lair.
I thought having a limited universe of potential answers would help, but it hasn't so far.
There were 2,000 wrong answers. Let's see. I need.
Hope this was my Jimmy Dean answer.
Air.
This was my wrong
I don't have
answer.
anything.
This was, in fact, Jules' wrong answer for Ogden Nash.
Yep.
It is Tennessee Ernie Ford. Or Muscle and Bones guy. Bones.
Answer.
That's the name of his Twitter account.
That's closer to the camera.
That's what he puts up on Halloween for his Twitter account.
Whose number was determined to facilitate an easy proportional transition from Daltons to Grahams?
What?
Say Daltons.
What?
Whose number? As with all question writing where I'm writing something that Jane will eventually be playing later, I walked around the house all day today with 16 tons in my head. Lair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. Sorry.
Are you in?
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Just go on without me.
Correct answer is Avogadro.
Ooh, you know what that calls for?
Drink.
Yeah.
Oh.
I believe we
How in the universe didn't
sat
you know
next to
that?
each other when
Yeah.
we learned that together.
I knew it was something sciencey. I just
So,
couldn't think of it.
definitely did not spell that right.
This is what I call avocados
Yes.
when I'm being
Yeah.
silly.
Well, Domo Avogadro, Mr. Roboto.
What game is being played here?
19. A Nassau Windjammer cruise. As I pointed out on our last show, we always have a great vacation, and that's a beauty.
You bet.
Gwen,
Try number 16, please.
wild card. Okay, now you've got a big decision here.
Not at
You
all.
have just seen 3 great prizes: the clock, the Nassau Windjammer cruise,
Mine
and the
kicks
diamond
ass.
and amethyst ring. You can go for any one of those, or
Oh.
something new.
No way. I'll go for number 19, please.
The Nassau Windjammer cruise. No choice whatsoever as far as you're concerned. It was that or nothing. All right.
All right, I need answers from looks like Winkler, Air, Jewel. I wanted to include like 4 more minutes of that video. When he introduces the clock, he gets so excited about the wood used in the clock. It's insane.
I love this show.
Winkler and Air, anything?
No. I mean, I know of it because I've seen it before, but no.
The correct answer is concentration, or classic concentration.
Oh, I was worried that you'd required the classic part.
Nah.
Okay.
When I saw the colors, at first I thought it was me Press Your Luck. I was very excited.
Yeah, that was my guess too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a chunky.
Was it perfection? Was that the?
Yeah, that was perfection. Was the missed answer? Multiple people, I think, got that one with concentration.
Yeah.
This is question 7. With the Cleveland baseball team considering a name change, a top contender is a return to their name right before their current one. What star player / manager was the team named after until his departure in 1914? And I am going to require a last name on this one.
I feel like that's aimed at me
Nice.
specifically.
Nice. Nice.
I need Winkler, Air. That's it. Correct answer is Nap LaJoy, I think is how you say it. I've only ever read it. They were the
In
Cle-
French would be like Le Joie.
Yeah.
Le Joie.
I
But
have
of
no
course,
idea
I
if
knew
they
that.
actually pronounce it in French.
I'm certain
so.
baseball player fans in
They were
the
probably Le Joie.
teens.
They were probably
yes.
Le Joie with it.
What was this an incorrect answer to?
Hyder Johnson.
What egghead gave
Sam
this?
Crawford.
It was yes. The correct answer was Sam Crawford, and the egghead was OC. They were at one point known as the Cleveland Naps.
Yep.
There was a internal lesson about this this week at Mission Control.
Would you have otherwise accepted Nap?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. I think I ultimately
Okay.
divorced that
If
from.
I'm not being targeted, that's fine.
Yeah. Question 8. This thing may be a groundhog or a guinea pig or a porcupine, but author Mercer Mayer only identifies it as a little what? I put an A in there. I think it is little, and it's capitalized. Cadet Air? Is that your current answer? All right.
Yeah, got it.
The correct answer, and I have to ask Cadet OC, were you helped by the fact that this was your previous wrong answer?
No, was this mine? I suspected it may have been, but I did not know.
Oh, I was so close.
The
I was on
correct
the
answer,
right track.
correct answer is critter, and yeah, it was a wrong answer from Cadet OC on perfection. So another game.
Oh, okay.
That takes us to the end of leg 4. We have the blue ship, the gray ship joining the blue ship, I should say, because
Cornflower. Slate.
change 1s to 6. I'm going to change 6 to 1s. What am I doing? Alright. Should make sure that the Lady Glare Jewel ship has the correct score here.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got your you got your 19. Okay. And then I'm going to switch us over to this round and get you colors. Is that correct?
Yes.
Lady Glare Jewel got 19, and that's our current standings.
Okay.
A small chance the power might go out around here.
All right.
Oh, troubling.
Just warning you.
That's a quarter of our team.
If you need to get to the basement, then
We don't have a
Tough it
basement.
Yeah,
We have a crawl space. Do not
Or-
use the crawl space for that purpose.
Or would I say a bathroom with a mattress over my head?
I'm just saying, the severe thunderstorm's coming through right now. That's all.
Yeah. Mhm.
this is leg 5. What artist took this bold stance on a New York handball court mural in 1986?
Well, it was clever before it was commercial.
Yeah. And just a really strong stance.
Is he paying $0 for the crack? Or is that the bill for the crack? It's complimentary?
Yeah.
Well, maybe there was digits after the 0 that have burned since burnt.
Okay.
Yeah,
The leading
they
0.
left. Yeah, and they had to put NYC on there in case you forgot what city you were living in when you looked at this mural, because it just blew you away with its artistic integrity.
Cadet Air. The correct answer is Keith Haring. What's up?
Somehow Andrews makes me laugh.
We lost Jewel, apparently.
Cut
He was just
Looks
so
like a
angry
text
about
from
not
my
being able
mom.
to remember.
Like if I ask my mom about a recipe, I might get that in response.
The chat does point out that the bones are their money, and that is why the $0 does not matter.
And so are the worms, yeah.
So are the worms. All right. Sorry, I switched away there. I want to make sure I got your guys' scores so everybody gets a chance to... I got the scores correct there on that one. All right. Let's move on to question 2.
Both together, Jay.
And I'm going to need some help from other people on this one. Colheita is a single vintage tawny version of what beverage? Yeah, when Jewel had stepped away with cannot remember, it looked like that bus that was just like, sorry, I'm out of here. And for Winkler, Johnson, Air, and I just got OCs. All right, everybody's in. Correct answer is port.
Yes.
Oh,
I switched away from it. Ah.
Yep. Damn it.
Reefer on this team.
Wasted effort then.
Yeah.
Wow. Does that count as a how in the universe did your team know this?
That's true. Yeah. The answer is you are drunks.
Definitely fair.
Fair.
Question 3.
Or Somali.
What historical historian kind of invented history by writing his stories, the histories, in 430 BC about Greek, Northern African, and Western Asian cultures in their clashes?
Oh boy.
The nice thing about things like port is the original answer wasn't about the actual beverage port, but I got to use it.
Mm.
Just like Rachel wasn't about Rachel from the Bible, I assume.
I almost put down cosmopolitan because I was trying to remember if that was a question we had.
I think we did talk about cosmos for some reason.
Yeah.
The answer was lime juice for that one. Maybe not. That was a different drink.
That sounds right.
All right, answer from Air. Correct answer is Herodotus, if I'm saying it correctly.
Father of history, baby.
I coin flip between that and Thucydides.
Yep.
So
if the answer was Thucydides, I was going to flip out. Thucydides is not the father of history. Don't
He
get
is, so
twisted.
fuck you.
How best to get people to know I had the right name with the wrong spelling?
I think that counts.
That counts, for sure.
Well, did all three of us get Herodotus with different spellings there? I think so. All four of us did.
I think so.
That's phenomenal. Good job,
I
us.
thought was Greek sound. I mean, I don't know.
Question the 4. Who wrote Paul Morel, which was ultimately titled Sons and Lovers, on publication in 1913? You saw pelicans on your current trip, chat? I'm engaging with the chat here.
Okay, we'll leave you to it.
I thought you were in South Dakota. Let's see. Answers from Winkler, Osi, Air.
Okay, kitties.
Yeah, they're having fun, I'm sure.
They are both very concerned at the storm.
Let's see. I need one from Air.
Oh, go ahead.
All right. Correct answer is D.H. Lawrence.
Oh, nice job.
Okay.
I do hear those cats.
Okay.
I always get a McCluskey song in my head, or maybe it's a Future Left song when I hear Sons and Lovers. All right. Question 5. Name the artist.
You know, well, I'm a chicken fried and cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio. Oh, oh, oh.
That's all you get to hear.
That's all he could take.
Get to hear.
That's fine.
I need Winkler, Air. Winkler and Air. I don't have marked down who gave this wrong answer, but I think everybody's in. And it is Zac Brown Band. Let's see. I don't know what the abbreviations are mean.
Yeah, what's NTT at ABE?
Name that tune at Andrews Bar Exam.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I know that song, and I would never have guessed Zac Brown Band.
I don't know country
Yeah.
except for doing Name That Tune.
I heard it a lot during bowling.
Question 6. Possibly the first speculative bubble collapse occurred with what commodity in 1637? Cadet Air, is Bitch Plantation a... Is that...
Yeah, that's the new name that Lady Antebellum's going with.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell us that was the new name of Rhode Island.
Still keeping the plantation part? Just
Yes, they're keeping the plantation part, getting rid of the Rhode Island, because they're not an island.
transition.
Way into it.
Answers are in. The correct answer is tulips.
Oh, Susan didn't get it.
No, I was going with gold, frankincense, and myrrh because I was like, oh.
You went with 2 E's in myrrh?
Apparently.
I'm honestly spelling things horribly.
What sport makes use of these wall markings on the fronton pictured here? I also meant to look up how to pronounce that correctly.
What? This doesn't make any sense.
Looks like I have answers from everybody. Good, quick answers. The answer is High-Lie.
High-Lie.
And in researching this, I've always wanted to try High-Lie. I know it's like dangerous and frightening, but I would love to see it first of all. And so I of course started searching. It's basically a relatively dead sport at this point.
You've got me with a green light.
That should. Oh, you know what it is? Here we go. Everybody correct there?
Yes.
Yep.
All
You
right.
know what it is? I made it green when it should have been red.
It wasn't just her. I was on the wrong question. All right. Question 8. Which is why I need to switch that. What upcoming animated series' titular town residents will include Huckleberry Hound, Snagglepuss, Quick Draw McGraw, Augie Doggy, and Doggy Daddy? The town and show also share a name with a park where some of the residents originated. This is a new TV series coming out.
Okay.
That's a rehashing, obviously, of those old-ass names.
Yeah, kids are just chomping at the bit to see these.
Snagglepuss in
things
action.
Yeah, they've been asking me. Good to have that.
That's what happens in quarantine. You just get the demand for all the good stuff.
I can't wait to hear Oscar say Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Let's see. I need answers from Winkler and Jewel.
I got nothing.
All right. The correct answer is Jellystone. I kind of hosed you and left out Yogi Bear. But
I want to point out that everyone on my team was thinking along the same lines. So I give us spiritual credit for being on the same wavelength.
How many of y'all actually stayed at a Jellystone park growing
I have
up?
not. A lot of my research for this question to make sure I was getting it right was I learned a lot about Jellystone at those types of parks.
Is it like Knott's Berry Farm?
No, it's like a KOA
A
type.
KOA, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We have the white ship joining the pink ship. It says pink ship joins white ship, but obviously numbers-wise, the other way around. So I'm changing 8s to 2s. All right. Let's check our colors real quick. Team joined up there?
Let me see those standings, though.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll show you those standings.
Okay. We can move on.
All right, let's go on to leg 6. What's this party animal's completely unoriginal name?
I'm glad you love this song.
Let's see. Answers from Jewel and OC. I see OCs.
I'm wondering who answered this, unless I.
What's interesting is, as I was writing this, I was very curious to know if it was a answer that was aware of the name. Cadet Lady gave the wrong answer previously, but she has a wrong answer on this one as well. The correct answer is Mr. Six.
Whew.
Mr.
Right.
Six?
Wow.
Yeah.
What did I say that for?
I believe it was the 6. Let's see. Mr. Six was an answer for the 6 Wives question about the. It ultimately, the correct answer was.
Oh, yeah, the 6 Wives.
It's a musical about the 6 people, and it was all about the wives of Henry VIII.
Oh, and I couldn't come up with Henry VIII. I said Mr. Six.
Well, because it was very. it was the way the question was written. It was would have been hard to arrive at.
I feel like if you asked me, name a guy with 6 wives, I would not have said Mr. Six.
The answer was.
In all fairness,
was one.
You would have needed to know about Broadway musicals that were closed.
Yes.
Okay.
The question wasn't who had 6 wives.
Okay.
It was this group of 6 people. Name one of the groups of 6 people. But it was. That's why some people answered Rachel and things like that.
Yeah. Also, we don't know if the Six Flag guy had 6 wives.
True. Let's see. Although he starts off really unhappy, so I don't know what that means. Probably not. Question 2. Probably not the first thing that I'd ask a long dead friend. According to the Apocrypha, what 2-word Latin phrase did Peter ask Jesus while Peter was fleeing his own crucifixion?
I remember how this one came up.
I'm excited to hear it.
Does it comport?
I might get it wrong still. We'll see, but...
The comport?
Comport. Oh my god, I can't wait for the comport question. Yes.
Let's see. I need... everybody's in besides Jewel. All right. The correct answer was Quo Vadis.
Where are you going, baby?
This was on the Ecce Homo question.
It was the...
I knew it was the Ecce Homo question.
Jewel and Air, I like.
I like it. Who dis?
Great minds.
Who dis?
Who dis?
Same sort of sentiment, you know.
New incarnation. Who dis?
Question 3. What Colorado County is named for the tribe who lived in that area contains... Yeah. What Colorado County named for the tribe who lived in that area contains both Littleton and Aurora. It used to be much larger, covering the entire western portion of the territory of Kansas. I added that is on when I reread through this, and I realized I actually had it right the first time. What Colorado County, comma.
It contains.
Yes. Looking for Johnson, Air, Jewel.
Mine's in.
Okay, I see it now too, and I see Jewel as well, and I see Air. Correct answer is Arapaho.
Fuck yeah.
Did you get help from that cadet lady for your work with?
Yes.
I wondered.
Tracking county rules. Yes, I learned which cities are in which counties across this great nation. Is that Arapaho? I was like, oh, that's Aurora.
Which county am I in?
I don't know.
Do you have an express?
We only have one store in Idaho, and it's in Boise, so I don't need to know the county.
Just need to know whether it happened in that state. All right. Question 4. Who is backed up by the Quad City DJs in this song?
Yeah, 1994. Backed up by the Quad City DJs. One time, cotton candy, sweetie, go. Let me see the juicy roll. Come on. Just make that juicy roll. Here we go. Just make that juicy roll. Yeah, come on. Let me see that juicy roll. Get up and roll. And make that juicy roll. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back. Now slide.
All right. I need answers from Winkler. And that's it.
Yeah, I know this.
I got to hear the story to this answer.
It was I will tell you, it was a first rounder, the first episode of this show.
Ooh.
By a cadet who doesn't play with
by
us.
episode 0?
Episode 0.
Okay.
Okay, all answers are in. The correct answer is 69 boys.
69 boys.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And I first of all have to ask how in the universe, cadet lady, although I do know the answer to that.
Because you got to make that Tootsie Roll with the 69 boys.
Spelled correctly, of course.
That's great.
The incorrect answer was to the Screen Gems logo. And it was given by Cadet Satterfield, who I don't know if you all...
Oh, he hasn't joined us since.
Yeah. He gave that answer, and he dropped the mic and walked away.
Lost in space.
So yeah, 69 boys.
Along with the 69 boys, apparently.
Equals screen gems.
He's riding that train.
The making, this is question 5. The making of what horror film is followed throughout the 1999 documentary American Movie? This was the other song that was in my head while the previous question was in my head all day. I had to make sure not to sing Tootsie Roll all day. Looking for answers from Air Jewel. Okay, everybody's in. The correct answer is Coven. Also, Coven.
No way, man.
Coven.
Coven.
If you've not seen this documentary, it is a fantastic documentary. It's about a guy in Milwaukee who is making horror films, and the name of his film is Coven.
Coven.
And he insists it is pronounced Coven. This was an incorrect answer for the American
Horror Story.
American Horror Story. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Question 6. Though not a regular powerhouse in the major sports, what college's athletics department can claim hosting the first live televised sporting event, baseball doubleheader against Princeton in 1939, and the first wrestling program in the nation? I will point out that if you follow this show closely enough, round 6 is always the Zach doesn't know if people will know this or not. I try to get harder and harder, but I try not to be like ridiculously hard. So the ridiculously hard ones might be in round 6. Need an answer from Winkler. All right, we have our answers in, and Zach was correct. Or not correct, but correct in questioning. Nobody got that one right. The correct answer was Columbia.
Ooh, antisocial.
Oh, wow.
Antisocial. I apologize.
So it's state B, huh? Okay.
This is question 7. What are these extra lights in the sky, part of halos formed by refraction by ice crystals, called?
Really?
I'm laughing at Eric basically doing, the thing.
I need Witchery and Lair.
I'm in.
All right, I see them now too. They are sundogs. I was hoping for a little bit more pedantry from Cadet Johnson on this one.
Are they snow dogs?
They're just called sundogs.
They're just called sundogs.
Okay.
But they are also referred to as parhelion.
Oh, well, parhelion is the arc that you usually see right above the halo.
Awesome.
Okay.
Also-
There's the pedantry we're looking for.
That's what you were looking for. You're welcome.
Thank you.
That's what
Thank
I'm
you.
looking for.
Also apparently called mock suns. I would have accepted that.
Mock suns.
Mock-
Not moccasins.
mock suns.
Yeah.
And not
Mox-
mock
Yeah, it's what you get when you make a moccasin out of a dachshund.
There you go.
Question 7. What group is providing the narration and reenactment of the genesis of the Yo-Yo Man heard here?
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's something even more special. It's the Yo Master. My brother Tom could not believe his eyes. I want to be a yo-yo man, he cried. Make me a yo-yo man. But the yo-yo master did not answer. He just kept on yoing. Well, can you at least help me get started? Please? Yes, he said. But first, you must learn the basics of yo. The basics. stringing the yo, tying the knot, creating the loop, placement on the finger, twisting and winding, throwing and retrieving, string tension, and replacement.
What was that, Cadet Joel?
That's enough time.
Let's see. I'm still looking for answers. I need Winkler, and then we're going. All right. It is the Smothers Brothers.
Oh.
Famous for yoing. Later. That was the later thing they did. That also is a meme. Somewhere in there, I missed a question. Or did I overwrite? Somehow I just overwrote it, I think.
We're missing a question?
I did, yeah.
Ad-lib a question.
Yeah.
Okay, that one.
Well,
So I got into my current career after my career as a mattress salesman. I still have a lot of unsold inventory in my basement. I'm glad I have my new career, but it's nice that I have something to fall back on.
Somewhere I think I just overwrote a question because I'm pretty sure I gave correct answers to, let's see, ask that one, ask that one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We'll have to correct that one later, I guess, because I did ask you all 8 questions, but somehow I overwrote one of our answers.
Like while we were doing the show?
Yeah. I just like the same column.
Oh.
Yeah, so... apologize for that. This is the end of the leg, so we're going to do a score check. I'm guessing some of you will be off by a point. But I don't know how that affects it because I can't tell which one it is. So it looks like the red ship will be joining the pink ship. We'll get a...
Mega ships.
Pinker ship?
Ships.
Is that... 3s to 2s?
That's true. Yep. Accurate.
Fuchsia? Fuchsia ship?
Fuchsia feels
Magenta?
right.
All right.
Well, the front half will be fuchsia, the back half will be...
A little ombre effect.
Let's go ahead and make sure everybody's on the right team. Blue versus... Oh, that's a good classic boys versus girls. Color-wise. And then let's do a score check. Standings check, that is.
Ooh.
Nice and tight. Hope my error didn't...
do this.
Let's go on to the landing sequence. Whoa.
Whoa, what are you doing?
All right. Let's go to question 1. What New York City-centric convenience store chain is named for the 2 cross streets its first store was located on, not just some dude?
This question makes me want Gatorade and lip balm and a package of 10 paper plates.
Let's see. Need an answer from Air and
And a
Ocean.
small laundry detergent. And off-brand nylons.
And an eyeglass repair kit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Some gloves.
No answer on that, Air?
Candy bar that costs $2.
The correct answer is Dwayne Reed.
Nice.
Oh.
It was at the corner of Dwayne and Reed?
Corner of Dwayne and
Some
Reed.
crackers.
I always assumed Dwayne Reed was some dude, but apparently
There's a Dwayne. There's
And
a
a 40
Dwayne
ounce of beer.
Well, apparently there was
And a loaf of bread that's like $8.
a man named Dwayne, a last name Dwayne, and a man named Reed, last name Reed, and
Fourth a pack of toilet.
They named the streets after. So it was named after 2 dudes technically. Question 2.
It's a bologna that's like 5 years old.
What author had the fastest selling debut hardcover in U.S. history with The Historian?
When I worked at the bookstore, I would look at this book every day.
I'm sounding it out.
Yep. And a pair of flip flops.
Answer from OC.
Still going.
I'm in. You see mine or not?
And a quart of milk.
I see 7-Eleven.
No, I no.
Okay, I'll have to look it up here.
There, I'm back again. It's not right, doesn't it?
And Us Weekly.
The correct answer
Almanac.
is Elizabeth Kostova.
Oh, so close.
I'm guessing OC. Sorry, I guess I should have asked. I'm going to look into your answer here. I can pull it up.
It was not right, don't worry.
And so that leads us to Cadet Winkler. How in the universe did you know this?
I have a feeling I know what the answer is.
I've actually read it.
Is the answer you work at a library?
The answer is I work at a library and I read it.
Is it good?
Nice. It is. It's thick. It's big. It took a long time to read, but
That is what
Wouldn't expect a book called The Historian to be short.
Yeah. All right.
True.
That's got the get your light there. I just go over to question 3. What Filipino first lady / politician's name became synonymous with extravagance after she plundered $5 to $10 billion from her country?
You need first and last?
I have the same question.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been crossing my legs for like an hour and a half. I'm going to say definitely yes, since the synonymous part. Answer from...
If you called somebody just the last name, they wouldn't be like, I get your reference.
Yeah. Johnson, Winkler, Ayer.
Oh, it's in there.
Oh.
It'll
mine's in there too.
Okay.
I didn't have anything, but it's in.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, so here's question marks.
Do you have mine now?
I'm blanking on this.
All right, I don't... Johnson, go ahead and shout yours out as we transition here. Oh, I see it now.
Melda Marcos.
It's correct, yes. Melda Marcos.
Oh, and there it is up on the screen.
Yeah, it came through as soon as I threatened to transition on it. Yes, what is the... There's actually a word that comes from it, like a meldifying or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's go on to question 4. What musical group is represented by this cryptic logo?
Quite cryptic.
Oops. I'm going to leave mine. I don't care. It's wrong.
And a pack of cigarettes.
Some dentine ice.
And a light jacket.
Poncho.
Yes. A rain poncho.
All right, I think everybody's in. That is a antisocial. The correct answer is 21 Pilots.
Oh, okay.
Which was a wrong answer at one point, and probably a wrong answer a lot of times.
Was that a crack at 21 Pilots?
Sure. They live here.
Local
They
sons?
say they could come fight me. They're from Columbus. They're probably not in Columbus at this moment. Question 5. What 2005 film is based on DC Comics' Hellblazer series? Looks like Cadet Air.
And an egg salad sandwich.
Oh, I see you're in now.
God.
Correct answer is Constantine.
Oh, look at all my fellow Nick Cage head.
Yeah. That was an incorrect answer for the various hills of... Was it the hills of
Hills
Rome?
of Rome?
Yeah.
Rome.
Okay, I think I remember that.
Which I believe Cadet Johnson was the How in the Universe Did You Know That on the hills of Rome.
Was it Palpatine Hill? Was that the correct answer?
It was the Palatine Hill.
Close.
Paladin.
Close.
Palpatine's pretty cool, though. The Palpatine Hill would also be...
Unlimited hill.
This is question 6. What New Zealand-born physicist was the first to split the nucleus? In the chat, did you know the answer based on that logo?
But no one knew it. Is he asking
That's
you?
what I was curious if...
The viewer chat.
Oh, the chat got it.
The chat was upset that someone didn't get it.
Okay.
Because their neighbor's nephew is the drummer.
Oh.
Oh.
Nephews do a lot of things.
She did not get the
You
answer.
can't keep up with them all.
Those nephews.
All right. I need answers from... everybody's in. The correct answer is Rutherford. I assume it's pronounced that way. Whoa.
I'm not going to affect the QB today.
Oh, pink team pulls ahead, though. Oh, I hate that.
This is question 7. Question 7. Because some racers might be affected by the crowds, what race has a ceremonial start on Saturday, but then a real start 40 miles away in less populated Willow a day later?
What?
Let's see. I needed answers from Air and OC. I see OC's in. Is that a... All right. The correct answer is the Iditarod. I do like the chat's wrong answer, though. Hot dog eating contest.
I can guess who's answered that.
How would the chat fare at a hot dog eating contest?
I like the way Cadet Winkler's answer makes it sound like a horse race in England is unheard of.
Yeah.
A horse race in England!
Yes. Yeah. No, they do. They have a lot of ponies there. It's fine.
Let's
I
do
was
a
fixated on horses.
let's do a standings check. This is the final question.
Oh, the stakes could not possibly be higher.
We have a tie.
I mean, no one's gonna die.
So let's go on to the final question.
Oh, let it be something that only I know.
It's not the Iditarod question. Essentially Jersey Shore with estuary accents, Toei is a nickname for a ITV2 show shot in what county?
Please, please, please. Please, Lord.
No.
All right, looking for OC and OC. The only way is, in fact, Essex.
Ah, boo. Boo.
So that leaves us tied. I didn't write a tiebreaker. So
let's go to the rules.
Let's go to this. Here's the tiebreaker, right there. The winner is Pink Ship.
This tiebreaker sucks.
Thanks for playing, everyone. That concludes the round. Sorry, there's a tiebreaker. Although what might be interesting is I go back and figure out how the hell I missed those previous questions, and maybe the tie will be broken.
So wait, what was the only way is Essex a wrong answer for before?
Essex was the. I just asked for the county.
Yeah.
People guessed it was on the. Yeah. In the chat, we do not have a Discord. I'm pretty new to Twitch, so I'm not real good at that stuff. I will have to check back later, and I'll get a link onto that for a Discord because I have considered that sort of thing, but I'm not very Twitch savvy. Thank you all for playing. Let's roll it out to the credits. Eventually. Music was provided by Alexander Nakarada for Space Ambience, Futuristic 2, and Futuristic 4. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching, everyone.